Hi Gemini, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So we're going to hop into this. We're going to see what's going on for you for the first 2 weeks of December. This is going to be a general read between you and who. If you're looking for a personal read that taps into your own personal energies, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or my description box, all right? All right, so we're going to see what wants to come out. Now that who could be a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, right? Or even one side of a situation or another, okay? So do make note of that, all right? I think that's it, guys. What I'm going to do first, as what I've been doing in the reads for the past few months here, is I'm going to pull a card for self-love because I really feel that, obviously love starts with yourself, right? So this is going to be really important for you to take into consideration regarding your love life, regarding, whatever's brought you to my channel, so to speak, especially if it's just one side of a situation or another, because some of you come to my channel and love might not be on the brain, and that's why I do my monthly reads, which you'll see at the very, very end that you can click and take a look at that as well too. Okay, all right. So yeah, definitely check out those as well, and even your sun, moon, even your moon rising and your Venus signs too, because those might offer some additional insights for you to kind of check in with yourself and kind of see what resonates with you most. Okay, all right. So let's jump into this and see what is going on for you. What's important for Gemini to know the first 2 weeks of December? What's most important for Gemini to be aware of? I'm going to see what wants to pop out. I want something to pop out for me. Okay, so something flipped. Okay, here it is. Wow. Okay, here it is. Wow. This is interesting, guys. Very interesting. Now, it's a 25 card that reduces to a 7. Now, 7s are about having, faith, spiritual, it's kind of a spiritual number as well. But this is calling release the dark wound, let love live. So something is holding you back from getting love, okay? This is wants you to release it. It shows a person kind of releasing a fish into the pond, right? And this is about saying, let love live. For the love of the fish, let it go ahead and live, okay? And that's what this is saying. And this is saying is that trying to force something to become what it is not yet ready or willing to become at this particular moment is somewhat fruitless, is what this talks about, okay? Now, this might resonate with some of you, okay? But this is about what we do is we can actually drain the love or drain the sap out of a situation, person, place, or thing, whatever's brought you to my channel. But I'll have you take a look at that. But that's what this is talking about. So that's what this is saying. And this is saying you have to let go of that grip of any sort of perfectionism or and really let yourself live and let your ideas live and let your emotions live. This is saying that there's some sort of dark wound in and a lot of it. I mean, there's a dark wound in the consciousness of society, let alone in ourselves, right? And so, what I'm really feeling here is that our society is demanding perfection, which is crazy. And what this really talks about is that if you're comparing yourself to someone else. Someone else's latest, song that they wrote, someone else's, latest, feat at work in a career, or someone else's relationship, then what this is saying is that, that means that you've decided that you're not good enough and you're not worthy. And that's got to go. Okay, guys, you're in the intuitive tribe here, the TGI tribe here. That's got to go, okay? Because what this is saying is that this is like you're able to let go of that hard grasp of that type of thinking, belief, whatever it is. It could be a limiting belief, a negative emotion, whatever that is. It wants you to let that go now, okay? The time is now for that, letting it go. And so this is because there's so much love around you right now. This when you let go of something, then, you're able to really let things, come to you, but it can move more organically and joyously and with life, with real strong life vibe in it. So this is saying release that false limiting belief or negative emotion. And guys, if you're having an issue with that, definitely be on the read. Okay, it's in my description box too. But what is it saying is release that dark wounding of any sort of false belief that might be impacting your relationships, your situation, or again within yourself first. Okay, and so that's what this is saying. Okay. So don't, this is kind of one thing to really, really keep in mind. I think that's just one of the biggest things. Okay. So, this is saying that, to be inspired, to move forward, you have to allow something to be what it is, to kind of, only time, patience, and love is going to reveal everything that you need, in what this is. So, you want to don't lose yourself in fear and then not be able to have that beautiful relationship that you've always wanted. Not to go for what you've always dreamed of because you're you're afraid of risk. Because right on the other side of fear is your happiness. All right. Even if it's one small baby step, Gem. Even if it's one small baby step, one foot in front of the other gives you more ammunition and just gives you more energy to go that next step and that next step and that next step, okay? Because, that's what this is really talking about, that, okay? So, this is about, releasing all cellular memories that might be holding you back. Any sort of negative emotions or false beliefs that are holding you back, because now is the time. Let it go. It's time to let go, okay? And it could be based on some sort of dark wound in some sort of judgment or criticism, from the past. Again, a past template in terms of when we grow up. But this is saying is that you're allowing love energy to now come into your life. You're letting that go. There's no need for that anymore, and that allows more creativity, more freedom, and it's an environment that's more conducive to growth in relationships as well as in yourself. Okay. All right. So that's what's coming out. Now, what's going to help you in this process? Let's take a look. Anything that can help you that wants to come out in numerology. Oh, Jim, look what we got here. Manifestation. So appropriate for you right now. Okay. Manifest. Let go and manifest what it is that you've always wanted in your life. But it does take inspired action. You just can't think it to come true. Okay. But do keep in mind, where the mind goes, the universe shows, okay? So do note that, all right? But keep in mind your manifestations are coming true. It's all about, believing in them too. So you've got to believe and hold true that this is here for you, okay? That's going to be super key, okay? And it's just, it could be in love. There's that pink, and whatever it's doing is going to get you grounded. It's an 8 card, and the 8 is that infinity symbol that keeps you grounded. So manifestations are key. So let go what's holding you back from making your dreams come true, okay? And again, it could be a template, from childhood. It could be something of the sort there too. But this is about, really, your dreams serve the greater good, and your intention behind your dreams is going to be key, because that's that energy that's pushing you through. And if that intention is negative or it's in a false belief, it's not going to work. So it's about, focusing on what it is that you want, visualizing what is it, you want, what does it taste like, feel like, who would be around it, or there, what would it really be like in that setting, and then taking an inspired action towards that direction, and then doing what you can, and then, keeping that vision alive and that energy. And if you feel yourself going down the rabbit hole, oh, that's not for me, catch yourself, flip it around again. And it's just like a muscle. You have to keep working it, right? And pretty soon you're going to keep getting it, and it's going to be easier and easier. And at that point, then you can, that belief is there. It's strong. You can step back and get ready to receive. Okay. That's what this is talking about, that. Okay. So I'm sorry I spent some time on this. It's so important because it's you, Gem, right? It's important. Okay. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Okay. So knowing that, let's go ahead and go to your main read. And let's take a look. Maybe there's something you've been wanting to let go. Relationship, person, place, or thing. Again, a false belief, whatever that is. Okay. But do check out my Beyond the Read below if you have any, challenges with that, because it gets to the crux of the situation in the subconscious and eliminates that. Okay. It's pretty amazing. amazing. Okay, so let's take a look at where's Gemini right now. Okay, in this situation, where is Gemini right now? Let's jump into this. Okay, let's take a look. And we also, guys, too, have a new session called Rapid Change Session for those of you that are experiencing some sort of in terms of being caught up in some sort of phobias, or post-trauma type thing. That would be something in terms of a rapid change session, and you'll see that up here in my description box too. Okay. All right. So where's Gemini in the first half of December? What do we need to know about Gemini right now? Where are they at right now? They'll start with you on one side and work with the other person on the other. Ooh, the Sun card. Something's got you making, something is making you feel really good. This is the Ten of Cups, right? I mean, can it get any better? So I don't know. I think that, where you're at right now, this could be what it is that you're shooting for. Some of you are there. So note your comments below. Definitely drop a like and subscribe, guys, if this resonates. But I get the Sun card. I mean, the best card in the deck is coming out for you where you're at right now. Give me two more. It's a 19 card, which is an ending with a brand new beginning. Maybe you ended something. Maybe it was whatever it is that you had to let go. You did, and you're feeling victorious. You're in the victory pose there, right? And the light is just shooting laser focus right at you, and you're moving towards the light. This is this really good vibration, card. But it is an ending with a brand new beginning. So I think someone's excited about a brand new beginning, okay? So this is pretty damn cool, okay? Give me a couple more cards. Let's see. We've got another one. King of Wands. So this is fire energy. You're having the courage gem to push forward. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Now you might be carrying this energy, or someone else close to you might, but I really feel that you've had the courage. There's the lion that's right behind there. You might have a Leo lion there that's right behind you there, or someone that's got that in their chart. But I see having authority and being that visionary and that entrepreneur. Okay, so maybe you're victorious over some sort of new beginning with a visionary entrepreneur. You're taking on that energy, being the leader of the team and being courageous moving forward with your torch and all. Okay, it's that Olympian victorious victory torch too. So that's pretty cool. Anything else that wants to come through for Gemini? What is this? 9 of Wands. Wow. Okay, so this is about continuing to persevere and not giving up. Look at, again, that torch is right there. Persevering and not giving up. This could be in a relationship or in a situation, okay? Maybe you let something go in order for you to move forward with something else, and you have something that you're manifesting. Anything else that wants to come out for you in terms of where you're at right now? Let's take a look at what this is, okay? Whoo! Lot of fire here. Look at all this light. I mean, wow. I'm blinded by the lights here. This is really beautiful, guys. Anything else that Gem needs to know about the first 2 weeks of December? What's important for them to know? Okay, so 2 cards flew out. I'm going to take the first one, and then we'll share the second. Okay, so this is about negative self-talk and any sort of self-sabotage. This is about really seeing yourself with one blinder on and one blinder off. So this is about, again, letting go, taking the blinders off, and then letting go and manifesting what is it you want and seeing your life clearly, because you're the person that lives your own life, not anyone else, okay? So you're the one that's going to have to deal with the repercussions of any sort of decisions that you make. So do keep that in mind. Just a reminder for someone. I don't know, someone maybe needed to hear that. But that's what this is saying. So any sort of outside influences that are affecting your vision, this is saying is to get clear on what it is that you want, and then, be able to get rid of those things, people, places, things that might be kind of getting in the way. And again, it could be thought processes that's causing your vision to change differently, but get rid of any sort of negative self-talk, any sort of self-sabotage that might be holding you back. That's the past. That's not you now, Gemini. We're getting ready for a new year. That's not you anymore. We're moving forward, okay? And we want to see it with clear eyes, all right? So one thing that's important to keep in mind too is that some of you just might have just a distorted view of maybe it's some sort of wound that might be holding you back, and we've all had them, and still trying to get rid of some of them. So those are things that that all of us are working on in personal development, right? That's what it's all about. So what this is saying is definitely be gracious with yourself, and any sort of outside influences that are affecting you, be aware of that and know that what's happening. Okay, and that's what this is saying. It does, so it wants you to get rid of negativity, but it also says let go and then watch it form. Okay, so this is about trying too hard. Okay, if you try something too hard, you keep pushing something and pushing, you're going to burn yourself out, number one, and number two, you're going to sabotage the situation. So what this wants you to do is to let it organically grow. This could be in a relationship or situation. This wants you to be a little bit more lighthearted, okay, in this, because force is going to create resistance, right? So I think that's really, really key. So let go and then watch it organically flow, right? So that's what's coming into play, all right? And let's take a look at this other person on the other side. Let me pull my other deck here. Let's take a look at this other person on the other side and see what's happening over here, okay? All right, Tim. Whoa, too many cards flew out, okay? I'm not going to take them all. I'm going to give me 3 cards for this other person on the other side. What's important? Whoa, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So cycles are changing. Lots of luck. Lady Luck over here, okay? So lots of luck is visiting this person. Things are changing. Yeah, really beautiful. Wow. How beautiful. Yeah, very lucky sign. Ruled by Jupiter and very, very lucky. So this is, something's changing for this person and ending with a new beginning. You start out it with an ending with a new beginning as well. It's a 10 card, reduces to a 10. So this is really interesting. So being victorious, okay? Let's see, anything else that wants to come through for this other person? Give me 2 more cards for this other person for the first 2 weeks. What Gemini needs to know about this other person, the first 2 weeks of December. Here's one of them. Queen of Wands could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, an air, fire sign. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands, very creative, very spiritual, as well. But she will use her sword if she needs to, but she does a lot of thinking about that. She looks at the bigger picture, wants to be fair all the time, but then, we'll make a decision in terms of cutting out what is not working for her, right? If something emotionally is not, working for her, she'll close off her emotions and do what she needs to do, okay? There's a caged cup in here, and that talks about, kind of like, if for some reason that she needs to protect herself in order for the greater good to do what she needs to do, for her truth, then she will cut out any emotions and change direction and pivot. So it doesn't have to be in a mean in an evil way. It's just that she is a warrior of her own soul, and she's just guarding that to the best of her abilities. So again, gender doesn't really matter here. What is most important that we focus on here is that energy, okay? And again, you might resonate with one side more than the other. I'm just focusing you on here and the other person over here, okay? So it could be that you might be dealing, Gem, with a fire sign, okay? It could be a fire sign. Anything else? Or someone who's got fire in their chart. Let's take a look. Anything else that wants to come through? Let's see. Give me one more card for this other person. Wow, I'm going to take the first one that fell out. Here it is. What do we have? Ooh, 6 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. They could have been, they're starting a new cycle, getting out of this old kind of like, raging waters and wanting to move to clear waters, right? Rather than living in defeat. This is talking about, they're making a decision. They're moving from an old way of doing things into calmer waters. But this is making a decision, the rite of passage. She also has her sword there with her. So I really feel, and she's looking down. So it's kind of like she's looking at an old, she's like the birds are flying away. It's kind of like she's moving away from the birds. And this is like an old way of thinking, an old way of doing something, an old cycle, open and ready for that new cycle, right? So it's about cutting out the old to get ready for the new, okay? That's what I feel for this person. Yeah, they've had a change in a cycle here too. Anything else for this other person that's important for Gemini to know? What is this? Igniting the exciting, okay? So this is about them finding their soul's purpose and igniting that, right? And it's also about, sharing their unique gifts with others, right? And it's also, of course, a life change, but they are using using their talent and starting a new chapter in their life. And so they're igniting the exciting, okay? And this could be in a relationship or situation as well. You know, it could be their career and love, okay? This is saying trust the process, okay? You know, they too are being advised to trust the process and not force anything. There is divine timing. If you're wondering, there's divine timing in between both of you here, on both sides here. This is saying is that everything always works out. Have confidence in the universe, even if there's roadblocks along the way. They're just ways to strengthen you, to make sure that this is what you want on your path, right? And it's also to, you know, to make you better in terms of what it is that you do, you know, relationships or situations, and also to give you warnings, you know, in certain things. So this is saying, you know, have confidence in the universe. You know, there are better things are on the horizon, okay? Trust the process in this, okay? So that's what I see coming through. Wow, how interesting. Wow. Back over to you. Let's take a look. I want to take a look at what is your best way forward? Jem, what's your best way forward? Okay, we're at 20. Okay, yeah. What is your best way forward? What do we have? Wow. We've got this is about being your true self, okay? This is about following your own judgment, being your true self, and this is also gaining self-confidence. So it actually came out the opposite way, this way to this way. So it's really kind of like, you know, getting the confidence, being in the spotlight, you know, and having that wreath of success. Again, that victory pose, you know, just moving towards the light. You are a center of attention in someone's life. I don't know. But this is saying a wreath of success, and this is saying be your true you. If you be the true you and you make a judgment based on your true self, this is saying victory is at hand, all right? And victory will come and take place. This is beautiful. Yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. So it's saying that victory is at hand for you here. Anything else that's most, well, I want to find out on how this person feels about you. It might be in the shadows, but how does this person really feel about you, Jim? Let's take a look. This is in the shadows oracle. Let's take a look at what this person is thinking about you. Let's take a look. Anything that wants to come out. What's this other person thinking of Gemini? What does Gemini need to know about what this other person thinks about them? What wants to come out for Gemini? Okay. I want a card to kind of come out of itself and take a look at what that is. Here it is. What is it? At that moment, I just didn't care. I think that maybe that there was a time where you guys kind of split up, you know, perhaps, and just were kind of fed up. Okay, anything else in a relationship or situation, whatever that was? Let's take a look. What's this here? Your body language says so much. So they're able to read your body language a little bit. I'm just telling you, Jem. And they can really see things a lot, very intuitive, okay? Anything else? Anything else that wants to come out for you, Jem, that you need to know about this other person, how they feel about you, okay? Anything else? Let's take a look. In fact, this is a little rough. I'm going to take a look at the Hidden Truth Oracle. Let's take a look at that one. Let's take a look at what wants to come out. Anything this person feels about you, Gemini. What's important? Here it is. What is it? I'm starting to understand our connection. Okay? Wow, how beautiful. So that's, you know, these are some things that they're thinking about you. So you kind of are well aware of that. Anything else? How this person feels about you? What is this? I want to be more than friends. Oh, how cute. Now, how do you feel about them? How do you feel about them, Gem? Okay. What is this? I couldn't let you get close to me. Okay. So that could be the case, Gem. Note your comments below, guys. Definitely like and subscribe. I certainly appreciate it. And definitely click the bell because that lets you be notified. That allows you to be notified on my videos that come up. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at how do you feel about them? Anything that wants to come out that maybe will kind of help you. How do you feel about them that's being hidden, that you're not sharing quite yet? What is it? Wow. You are really keeping something to yourself here. Okay, Gem? Wow. Something's, here it is. Okay, here we go. You speak to me through music. Oh, and I know I was a distraction from your pain. Wow, how interesting. Anything else on how you feel about them, Gem? Anything else how you feel about them? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious factors. So there could be, you know, maybe understanding each other's religious factors. How does this other person feel about you, Jem? Even more from this one here. Trust. The situation is calling for this other person on the other side to have faith. Okay, this is about have faith in the situation. Anything else on? They want to learn to. They want to learn to trust you again. Anything else? How they feel about you? Yeah, it wants to make sure that there's rid of any sort of codependency. There were addictions that were affecting the relationship, and that needs to get rid of. And so the timing, divine timing, is super key in this, guys. Very, very key. Okay. Yeah, guess what comes out? Divine timing, worth waiting for. Okay, I'm going to end it right there. Okay, drop the card. All right. All right, guys, I'm sending lots of love. I look forward to seeing you next time. Note your comments below and drop us a like here if it's something that you enjoy. And I'll look forward to seeing the second half of the month. And until then, namaste.